In football, patience is expensive and excuses expire pretty fast. Little wonder people will say football fans have selective amnesia. You do something this season, they praise you for it, and next season, if you flop, they throw you under the bus. Today on Sports Wheel, we are going to be analyzing the managers and football clubs under pressure for the 2026-2027 football season. This is Sports Wheel, and you are welcome to another episode. My name is Modesta Akubobi.
And I am Abel Moye.
A calm d'habitude, let's keep the wheel spinning! And now we are back. Top 5 clubs and managers under pressure this season. We're not just talking about the Premier League, we are talking about both the Premier League, La Liga, across all leagues, but we're talking about just top 5. And number 5, there is Barcelona and Hansi Flick. What do you think, Emil?
See, the issue with Barcelona and Hansi Flick going into next season is the fact that they've won back-to-back La Liga titles, but there's something they need, there's something they lack, there's something they have missing, which is the Champions League.
The UCL!
They are under pressure to win the Champions League, and they are under pressure to also defend the La Liga. Mind you, because Real Madrid are not just sitting and folding their legs in this transfer market. They've signed a new manager in Jose Mourinho, someone with history, someone with class, someone with pedigree, and someone with a good number of
He's
trophies
football.com
in his cabinet, and he's also the special one. They signed a good number of players, so their opposition teams are not sleeping. Meanwhile, they kind of been sleeping in the transfer market.
You just said opposition teams. It's only Real Madrid because who wants to compete? Atletico Madrid
is also a team that.
Please let them go to the back.
But mind you, Barcelona is there. Like they need to win the Champions League. Yamal needs to win the Champions League. The team needs to win the Champions League, and Hansi Flick needs to win the Champions League with Barcelona to be considered one of the all-time greats. Luis Enrique did it. Pep Guardiola did it with them. And we are looking at Hansi Flick being that third manager to do it in the last 20 years.
Yeah. Do you think that Barcelona and Hansi Flick is under pressure? If you ask me, I don't think they are under so much pressure, given the fact that they have been winning the La Liga like back to back, and Real Madrid, on the other hand, doesn't have anything to show for it. Next up, number 4 team under pressure is Manchester United and Michael Carrick of the English Premier League. Ebu, are they under pressure?
Manchester United is under pressure. They've not won any title or any trophy in the last 4 years. See, for a club of Manchester United's pedigree, that had the likes of Sir Alex Ferguson winning 9 Premier League titles with them, that had different managers. Mourinho even came in, and I think he took third. He also won in 2015.
Yeah.
So he won the Premier League with them. So this is a club that is known for winning Premier League trophies. But for the past number of years, now donkey years, now it's almost 10 years they've not won a Premier League.
You will ask if they are
won
top 4.
They've won Carabao Cups, they've lost out on top 4, but now they have a new manager. They are splashing the cash in the transfer market. They had new set of forwards last season,
Sesko,
and I think those forwards, Sesko, Mbumo, Amad Diallo is still there. This guy that plays up front for them is still there. So they have a good number of players that can make it happen.
Matheus
Cunha, the World Cup boy. You'd say they've last season they were trying to gel. They finished 3rd place, and this season they should be going for the jugular. They should be going for winning the Premier League. If not winning the Premier League, at least win the Carabao Cup, win something. Man, you ready?
Don't win. What is at least if they cannot win the Premier League? Because tell me why you sign all of these players and you are going to the UCL. You have Michael Carrick, the one you said.
UCL.
Better win it. If you don't win, I'll be here for you.
Let's manage the expectations. Man, you can win the Premier League. They are one of the title contenders, but UCL, I beg.
Okay, let's see. Ebu says that Manchester United is one of the favorites to win the Premier League this season. Do you think so? Well, let me know your comments down below, and we'll be right back for 3, 2, and 1. now we are back for 3, 2, 1. And before we say it, let me even know your predictions. Which 3 teams do you think are top 3 under pressure across all leagues? For us here in the studio, the number 3 team under pressure would be Manchester City and Enzo Maresca. And I personally want to put them under pressure and throw them under the bus. What do you think?
Be calming down.
I will not calm down.
Be calming down. See, the thing is, City, Pep Guardiola left a lot of shoes to be filled. Not one shoe. It's not that the shoe is too big. He left plenty shoes for Enzo Maresca to
This
fill.
man won 20 trophies in 10 years.
Do you understand?
What the ratio?
Back to
in
back,
1 year.
3 back-to-back Premier League titles, a lot of Carabao Cups, a lot of FA Cups. Do you understand? Now, he also won the Champions League.
For the first time in Manchester City's history.
Enzo Maresca is coming to fill the shoes, not just one shoe, the shoes. And he has this backing of the club. It's a transfer, it's a signing that's been planned since middle of last season that he left Chelsea with that saga. So he's coming in to win things. He's not coming there to just come and start playing mid-table like the way Chelsea does. He's coming there to actually win trophies. I'm sorry, did I hit the nerve?
You just touched a nerve.
Okay, sorry.
Don't let me lose it.
Okay, Elliot Anderson has also been signed by the manager.
Well,
you have good wingers. You have Doku. You have Mamouche, Erling Haaland, the best striker in the world, in my opinion, currently. So I still don't see a reason why. And let's not forget the fact that they did not win the Premier League title last season. It has been their birthright for the last 6-10 years now. So they're under pressure to win the Premier League title. They're under pressure to win the Champions League. They're also under pressure to win other cups, domestic titles.
And trophies. Yes, definitely. They are under pressure. Manchester City and Enzo Maresca. If Enzo Maresca does not win any trophy this season, then he's going to tell and explain to the world why he left Chelsea midway and planned a transfer to Manchester City to fill in the shoes of Pep Guardiola. As Ebu had rightly said, he has a lot of shoes to fill. I do not even think that he's going to match up Pep Guardiola's standard. Obviously, nobody ever thinks that. Pep Guardiola is one of the best managers that the Premier League has ever witnessed in their history. He came, he changed the tactics, he did things that people thought were unimaginable, unthinkable, brought out beasts in players, started using players like Bernardo Silva, and we can see them at their peak. We also use players like Kevin De Bruyne, and oh my God, he was a machine at the midfield. So I would like to know your thoughts. Is Enzo Maresca really under pressure? How pressured is he? Because the pressure is getting worse. Now we are on number 2, and the second club on the list is Drumrolls! The Bottle FC! Arsenal FC. I'm so sorry, guys. Please forgive me.
Yeah, they did bottle last season.
Yeah, people did bottle. The elephant did not fall from the tree. You were still on top. Arsenal FC and their coach Mikel Arteta. Now, whereas a lot of Premier League teams have reshuffled their coaches, there's a different form that the Premier League is taking now. Speaking of managers, but Arsenal still retain the Mikel Arteta, who has been with them for quite a number of years now. We saw that they are currently the defending champions of the English Premier League. I would like to know if they would go further to not just be runners-up at the European at the UEFA Champions League. Would like to know if they would advance to being the winners of the UEFA Champions League. So that's one, is a pressure on them. Secondly, I feel like they're under pressure to maintain their title. They're under pressure to guard it. The way they always pack the box and guide.
I want to do a little deep dive into history.
Please do.
Back in 03-04, the invincible season, where Arsenal won the Premier League title. If you remember very well, after winning it in 05, the team that actually won it was
Chelsea!
And yes, so it means that Arsenal have a track record of bottling their second seasons after winning a title, because they've never gone back to back. So I don't see them going back to back as well, but they are under pressure to actually maintain and clinch a Premier League title. That aside, they also have other domestic titles they want to go for: the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, and then there's the Champions League. They are also in the Champions League. They came as runners-up last season, and they want to actually be the team to beat. However, I don't think with their current crop of players they would be Mikel Arteta would be able to go into next season and do magic. So I think that's where the pressure is. He has to sign good players this season. He has to sign good attacking midfielders. He needs to throw away his wingers because then again, Martinelli has no end product, but he's a clutch player.
He's actually a very good player.
He's a clutch player. He's not a good player. He's a player who comes in clutch, but you will not call him a good player for the full 90. But then again, what do I know? Do you think Mikel Arteta is under pressure going into next season?
Well, as Ebu has said, we'd like to know your thoughts in the comments. However, before we go to number 1, we're going to take another very short break, and when we come back, we'll tell you the number 1 team in the studio. Let's go. And we are back. Like I said earlier, the number 1 team under pressure is Real Madrid and Jose Mourinho.
The team that wears white, the Los Blancos of Spain. Why do I feel they're under pressure? Why do you think they're under pressure? And why do you, the viewers, think they're under pressure?
If you ask me, let me speak for some people. For some of us, Real Madrid is under pressure because 1, they haven't won a trophy in like 2 years. With their big names, Kylian Mbappe moved from Paris Saint-Germain to Real Madrid, and immediately he moved, Paris Saint-Germain won the Champions League. They got to the finals in the Club World Cup, even if they were trashed by Chelsea FC. But they won the Champions League, and they won the Champions League again, like back-to-back Champions League without Kylian Mbappe. So it felt like Kylian Mbappe was kind of the problem, and now he's in Real Madrid. Real Madrid had been winning the Champions League before his arrival. Now, 15 Premier Leagues down and 15 Champions League titles down, Real Madrid has failed to get any Champions League in the last 2 seasons. They have also failed to clinch the La Liga title. Basically, in La Liga, they do not have as much competition as we have in the Premier League. In La Liga, there are like 3-4 teams who are top there: Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid.
And sometimes Villarreal and Sevilla.
They are a handful. They are a handful. So now I'm asking, for me and for a lot of other people, Real Madrid is under pressure because they have not had trophies. Real Madrid is also under pressure because the special one is here, and would like to see what special things he has to offer to the team.
And other things that we can actually point out to for why they are under pressure is the fact that they've actually signed players. They signed Bernardo Silva. People seem to forget that Bernardo Silva has signed for Real Madrid.
Actually,
he's a good midfielder. I feel like he's on his last legs. He should have gone to Saudi Arabia, but he's in Real Madrid.
He still has a lot to offer.
He has a lot to offer. At least he'll be benching Tchouaméni for all we know. Camavinga is not supposed to be a Real Madrid player. I'm sorry. That's one. Then there's Cucurella. The reason Cucurella was signed was because Tchouaméni is not a player. That boy is, I don't want to call him a bandit, but you know how these things go.
Yeah.
Cucurella is a left back that offers a lot. He offered a lot
like
to Chelsea. He's the best left back currently in the Spanish team. He's the best player, not even the best left back. He's the best player in the Spanish team currently. So going into next season, playing for Real Madrid, there's a lot of pressure on the team to actually perform. And they will not want the same records they held last season in the El Clásicos against Barcelona to repeat itself. They will not allow those beatings 5-1, 5-0, 4-2 to happen again. It's embarrassing for the Los Blancos being the biggest team, not just in Spain, but in the world.
Very true. And speaking of Cucurella moved from Chelsea to Real Madrid, and since then he has literally had a book full of advice for us and full of the things he's going to do for Real Madrid when he gets there.
When you say it that way, it seems like you want to sell the book. They're not selling the book.
He has a book, because every day that Fabrizio Romano normally drop 1 or 2 things that he has said. He has never spoken like this before, but since he went to Real Madrid, Cucurella used to drop like 10 statements in 2 minutes.
Proud now.
No wahala.
You moved to the biggest team in the world. You have to be
proud. The biggest team in the world. If people did not record it this season that we are entering, wahala go dey.
You are forgetting that they've never won it before, but then again.
No, they have to. Should be best left back is there. You better win it.
Anyways.
Anyway, so that's our top 5 here in the studio. If you have a different opinion, let's know in the comments. If you feel like the top 5 is the best, let us also know your thoughts and your opinion in the comment section. This is Sports Wheel, and we'll be back with another very interesting episode. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and until next time, moi, c'est Modesta.
And I am Abel.
Bye-bye.